And he was very easy to watch.
38 with the bat, 22 with the ball, his average. That's quite remarkable. Gary Sobers, Ian.
Well, he could just do everything. I had the good fortune as an 18-year-old to play with him in the South Australian side, and he could just do anything he wanted. I think in those 3 seasons for South Australia, he averaged something like 100 runs per game and took 6 wickets per game. And he did it swing bowling, as you said, left-arm orthodox, and also the Chinaman. He could do anything.
Hit him 22 with the ball himself, just like Miller.
Yeah, magnificent all-rounder. Imran Khan, I think, a bit underrated, I really do. I was fortunate enough to play county cricket against him, played World Series cricket, Kerry Packer stuff on the same side, and magnificent bowler, deep thinker of the game, and a good attacking batsman. You know, he could come in and if the situation warranted it, he would play circumspectly, otherwise he could give it a whack.
And throw in his captaincy as well, Imran Khan.
Absolutely.
All right, fair comment. Won the World Cup as captain of Pakistan. Kapil Dev at the wicket there.
Well, you were talking about match winners. I mean, I guess we'll always think of that game at, where was it, Tunbridge Wells against Zimbabwe in the 5 for 15 when he came in. He got 170 and he captained India to the World Cup victory that year, 1983. But a terrific swing bowler, lively in his early days, lively-ish enough to bowl good bounces, and certainly with the bat, very dangerous.
Richard Hadlee, unerringly accurate, almost clinical in the way that he could examine and expose any batsman's technique. A famous performance here, of course, for New Zealand, Martin Crowe taking the catch there, but he had it all as a bowler and was a terrific striker of the ball when he batted.
And I think became better late in his career as a batsman. He started to make a couple of hundreds very late in his career. His batting really improved. He went from being a bit of a hitter to a pretty decent batsman.
We're moving to Ian Botham in a minute, Mike, and you loved him, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, he was an absolute superstar all-rounder. I mean, his bowling there, we see he bowled high action, got the ball to move away. That one came in a bit, foxed the batsman, and he was, if ever there was a match winner, it was beefy. I mean, who would ever forget what happened against Australia at Leeds when he won the Test match, batting at a huge rate of knots, very, very quickly, doing that on a regular basis. And who would ever forget
She's probably got the best commentary box.
What he did here at Brisbane in a famous Test match innings too. Sean Pollock, who you saw grow up, really, didn't you? You knew his dad, you knew his uncle, but you saw him grow up.
And what a fabulous performer he really was. Unfortunately for him, South Africa had a good batting side, and I always think he would have made more runs and obviously scored more centuries if he had batted up the order, because of the talented batsman.
Oh, he could bat. Yeah, he's a good bat.
Outside,
played spin pretty well.
Outside of that talented group, we might have had Procky himself, as we said, those South Africans, Rice and Barlow. We might have had Ritchie, might have had Flintoff, Akram, Tony, Gregg, Cairns, Vittori, even Marshall and Warne, who were known more as bowlers. What we've got to do now is put you both under real pressure, right? We want you to name your top 5 ever, and ideally in order. Starting with you, Chappelli.
OK, well, Sobers number 1, no contest. I've got Miller number 2, Jacques Kallis 3, Imran Khan 4. Then I tossed up between Kapil Dev and Botham. I think Kapil Dev was a better bowler for longer, Botham the better batsman of the two, and in the end I went for Botham in my 5th spot.
Right, and yours?
I agree with Chappelli. Sir Garfield Sobers, to me, undoubtedly number 1, Jack Kallis number 2, Ian Botham number 3, Imran Khan number 4, and Sir Richard Hadlee number